You've heard of Netflix and chill. Now get ready for lo-fi and Minecraft. Greetings all around this world, and welcome to the Side Quest vodcast.
We are the Quest Bros,
Yeah.
and the world is on fire.
How about yours? Well, welcome to week 2 of quarantine.
Yep. So yeah, we are in the quarantine of the world pandemic. I don't know if we can actually say it. I thought I heard people saying they were getting flagged on YouTube if you say what it actually is, like the name of it.
It's a pandemic.
No, like the name of the what's causing the pandemic. The name of the thing.
If you've been living under a rock or
we're looking at this way back in the future, or beyond in the future.
Yeah, where there's already a vaccine or a complete annihilation of it.
Mm-hmm.
Please invent time travel.
And bring it to us.
If
you're watching this from the future, come and join us right now.
Well, damn it.
All right, so we haven't done a podcast since...
the start of the year?
Yeah, since about January. So
yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
March, as of now.
Yeah. So...
yeah.
How about them Lakers? I don't fucking know.
Yeah, so, I mean, we can go through stuff. So, on our YouTube page, you guys probably haven't seen, we haven't posted in a long time. It's for multiple reasons. One, just being this whole pandemic, and two, it is some of our senior years, so it's just been very hectic.
Yeah.
So just trying to balance everything. We do have, like, plans to do stuff. It's just, we just need to actually do it. But yeah, so I mean that's so I guess the channel's it's only been like a couple weeks. The channel's been on a hiatus.
Yeah.
Since like the start of March. Yeah. School's out as well. It's in, but it's out.
It's like we have the foot in the door, but they're trying to like kick us out.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
Yep. So yeah, I don't know what's going on with you, Jared. How have you been?
Well, technically speaking, I'm still on campus, but at the same time, I'm not on campus. Since I go to school up north, like a few hours away, they gave people who can't exactly get home an option to stay on campus. However, when I made that decision, I was down here with no feasible way to get back up. So I'm in this sort of weird, oh God, I'm trying to think of the term. It's not hell, not heaven, purgatory.
Yeah, limbo.
Yeah, this limbo of like, I have all my stuff here, but I'm technically still up there, and my futon is still in my room.
Oh yeah, so how are you gonna get that? Where are we gonna put it? We're gonna have 3 futons down here?
3 futons, double-decker futon. That's going to be the difficult part.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully once this all calms down a bit.
I don't even know how I'm going to get my keys back up.
Oh, yeah.
Or my books.
Yeah, that's true, too.
So
there's a lot of things, like a lot of people probably don't know what they're going to do or how they're going to do it. They're just like, oh, we'll wait and we'll get there when we get there.
All I know is that the UPS and Amazon are probably raking in all of the revenue.
Oh yeah, I ordered something on Amazon today. I needed a guitar strap for my work, and then since I was ordering something on Amazon, I ordered another Dragon Ball book. Because why not?
I need to start my collection of the Full Metal Alchemist series, because as of right now, I have none of the Full Metal Alchemist books, and I love the series.
Mm-hmm. I have 6 of regular Dragon Ball, 6 of Z, and 8 of Super. I'm getting them all one by one, just because like they do have like the chunks that are like 3 in 1, but the single books, they have the bindings that make art, and like regular Dragon Ball and Z, they all make one big thing. So I really want to have that just to be satisfying.
I remember seeing that as a kid in middle school when I first started reading the Dragon Ball manga, and realizing that they made like a little story image in and of itself. I was like, that just blew my mind as a kid.
Yeah, so I think that's so cool. So that's why I want all of them. Like, I'm probably wasting so much money buying them individually. Right. I could just buy... I mean, there's probably already a complete set that I could have bought. That was probably like $100. But
They probably have them broken up in like sagas, not as like the big books, but like saga sets.
yeah, yeah. Oh well, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. My Dragon Ball obsession is still growing. Yeah.
Yeah. You and all of your figs.
Yep, they're all right there. I've got.
Yeah.
My goal is to catch all. Not catch is to they're
Pokemon.
Yeah. Is to get all of the bad guys, all of the main villains. So you can see at the top, I've got Vegeta and Nappa for the Saiyan Saga. I still need a Raditz though, and I just found online a Raditz, so it's in my shopping list at least.
You also have Cell and Boo.
Yep, I've got Cell. I recently got Boo. I do have a Frieza, but I also have a Black Goku. And
Are you gonna get Zamasu?
maybe. I haven't really seen figures of it. At least I want to get Beerus, even though he's not really a villain, but like he was an antagonist.
Right. Well, so was Vegeta.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, there's also a Piccolo up there too, because of Demon King Piccolo. But like, they're not all from like the right time frames. Like the Frieza I have is from Super, because he's got the halo on it, and the Vegeta I have is him going Super Saiyan, and he doesn't do that until
Cell Saga.
after the Frieza saga. Yeah, the Cell Saga. But everything else is from those scenes.
So I don't really collect figures because, well, I have one figure, and that's an Skyward Sword Link action figure that I got from Japan. Otherwise, I just have a lot of pins. And I came to this conclusion at a thrift store. Have people ever tried using enamel pins as earrings?
Probably. Most definitely.
I feel like you would see that a lot at cons, but I've never seen it.
Well, the thing is, too, pins are usually really big. And, like, if your ear... And, like, so there's weird shapes, too. Like, they're not made to fit there. So they could be either, like, driving into your skin or, like, just be too heavy.
Yeah, and I also realized there's some that have, like, the extra, like...
Yeah, the
prong to it.
Yep.
But I also have one that's, like, just a small silver apple that you could use as a stud.
Oh, yeah. Like, some of them you probably can. But I'd probably say, like, 80% of them probably don't really work that well.
Oh, yeah, no. Like, my Hand to the King from Game of Thrones one, that would probably not work.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, of course, they do make the smaller ones probably like that when the pin would be pointing.
If you're an artist out there who makes enamel pins, make enamel pins that you can also use as earrings. I'm not going to use them, but somebody will.
We'll pierce Jared's ears just for it.
Wait, what? No. Look, I'm already doing something weird with my hair. I cut my nose a bit like Tyrion, only that was surgically. So it's like, you know, this always happens every spring break. Something just...
You lose some part of your body.
Not only do I lose some part of my body, something just sucky happens.
What happened last year?
I think that was a fever.
No, that's a fever.
Yeah, but still.
But yes, it gets in the way. But yeah. And then the year before that.
Wait, no, last year. No, that was when I was in Scotland.
Oh yeah, because you didn't come back. Okay, I remember now.
And that was in Ireland, in Belfast. Nothing against the people of Belfast, but your city is confusing.
Cities can be confusing. Especially, it's like when I was in Italy, like the streets are so twisty, turny, and like weird.
Well, no, see, the map I had, because I didn't want to use data or Wi-Fi or my battery.
Yeah.
The map that I found at like several hours after being in Belfast and before heading to my hotel. Well, no, after I head to my hotel. Not the point. Anyway, the way the map was laid out, one, it didn't have a compass rose, and two, didn't correlate to anything. Like, there was no large body of water for me to use as, like...
It's just, all streets and buildings.
Yeah, just streets and buildings.
Ugh.
Which is why I preferred Liverpool to Belfast. Again, nothing against the people. You guys are awesome.
But you're founders.
But, however, whoever planned your city... has some splaining to do.
Yeah.
Or at least whoever made that map.
Yeah, that would also determine. Yeah. All right, you got a list of things.
I do have a list of things.
I didn't come into this like with anything in plan. I was just like, yeah, let's just see what happens.
Okay, well, one of the things I was gonna ask was the enamel pin earrings.
Oh
So
yeah.
the second one was, you know how, so Domino's, they've been getting
the pizza or the game.
There's
Like,
right.
yeah, the actual Domino's.
Yeah, the pizza company.
Okay.
Or just all pizza companies in general. You know how at Italian restaurants they'll have calzones?
Sure.
Why haven't fast food pizza places gone into those? They're not that difficult.
That's a good point.
Domino's, Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Papa Murphy's, other ones that I've forgotten. What the fuck?
I wonder if because if like. No, actually, I can't really think.
There shouldn't be a
Because
reason.
isn't it really just a pizza that's folded in on itself?
It is.
Yeah. Because I was thinking like, oh, maybe pizzas you can already have like somewhat like laid out and kind of pre-made.
Yeah.
But like all it is like, say you have the pizza and you're making it and you do all the toppings and everything, then you just fold it over, crink it short or whatever,
Yeah.
crimp it short, and throw it in. I mean, we have Jimmy's Grotto,
Yeah.
which is that.
That's like a panzerata.
Yeah, but which is like a
That's a deep fried
fried calzone, yeah.
which is beautiful.
Yeah. But I mean,
Not sponsored.
yeah. That's the only thing is like I'd be thinking is, oh, do they not have it because we have that restaurant here? But I was like, no, because it would
No.
be all over.
All right, here's the thing. When you're in Scotland, you will find restaurants, like mom and pop shops, where they will be some combination of one of these items: fish and chips, burgers, like doner kebabs, pizza and calzones. Some combination of those four. And let me tell you, a doner kebab calzone is way too much meat, but really satisfying.
There was this one place I went to in Italy. I don't remember what it was called. I think it might have been called Moody. But we got like we were there for a week in this town, and like we ended up knowing the guy, so we just called the guy Moody too because we didn't know his name.
Moody Blues.
Yeah, but the food was kind of like a crepe, but they were like meal crepes, so not like a dessert crepe.
Right.
So like I had a bacon cheeseburger crepe where it was like the crepe, and then there was burger and there was bacon and lettuce, tomato, and everything in there.
That sounds awesome.
It was probably one of the best things I ate.
One of the places I frequented when I was over in Scotland, and I've forgotten the name of the place, which I'm gonna probably be chastised by people from the house by forgetting the place. They would give you basically like a small shoebox, and much like Five Guys, they would fill that shoebox with chips.
Okay.
And not chips in the American sense, fries.
Yeah.
But the way they cut it is different. Anyway, not the point. And they would ask if you want, like, what you want on the chips. And usually I go for salt and vinegar because it's fucking delicious. And then they give you half a fish. And I'm not talking, like, the small fish, like, gold bar sized.
Like fish stick.
Yeah, not fish stick. I'm talking, like, half a fish. Probably, like, a trout. And they just put that on top of the chips. And they ask if you want, like, what you want on it. And I always go for brown sauce, which is like a Worcestershire style sauce. And I would carry that, like, the not even 5 minute, like 3 minute walk it takes from where I was staying to the shop and back.
Nice.
And
That sounds good.
It would be a great bounty. Best Friday ever. Well, because I didn't go out that much, if at all. Because I was like, well, I had this mindset of I was still 20, even though the drinking age there was 18.
Yeah.
And so I was just like, well, I'm not going to go out and drink. That's illegal, even though it's not illegal where I was. And I was 1 year, and I was almost turning 21.
Yeah, well, you live and you learn.
And then you get drunk.
Yeah, exactly. As we're drinking beers.
Yeah, for those wondering, this is dragon's milk mixed with spotted cow.
Yeah, Dan told me to do this. So the spotted dragon,
Yep.
not a sponsor.
And then I asked Anthony, how do you milk a dragon? And then I realized mid-sentence, wait, they have human or humanoid forms. Never mind. And that was the end of the conversation.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna go on anymore. Like,
He's just like he found his own revelation. He's
Yep.
good.
Like, that's okay. Let him think what he needs to think.
Let him figure it out.
Yep. All right. What else you got on your list?
I believe something in Japanese that I don't know what it means.
You wrote in Japanese?
Well, I wrote it in the phonetics of English,
So
but
what does it say at least?
Watashi wa oppai ga suki desu. I understood. I don't know. I don't know why I wrote this. I should have wrote the translation and context.
Put it into Google Translate.
Or
like, is there a way to translate English?
Google.
Or just like type it into Google and see what comes up.
Google Translate is usually really good about this stuff.
That's so weird though. Like, take it. Like, what even?
Yeah. Hold on. Etiquette.com or educate.
It sounds like it'd be like a meme or something.
What?
Like, kind of like the oh my umu.
I think it was a meme, and for some odd reason, why isn't it translating? Please. That doesn't. Okay, my memory. What the fuck? It has what it is in Japanese, and then underneath in English, the exact same thing.
Wait, so if you translate it into Japanese, and then translate the Japanese back into English.
Oh.
Did you find it?
Oh, it says I love boobs. One of the other translations for it is Watashi wa oppai is I am tits. So, well, there's...
But that doesn't answer the question. Why is it in your notes?
I don't know! Why? Where did I even learn this? That I have this thing where it's like, I write stuff down so I don't forget it. But at the same time, I write it down so I don't have to remember it.
Yeah, and so now you've written it down and you've forgotten.
Yes. It's a double-edged sword of, like, me being stupid. I love... Hooray! I know how to say that in Japanese.
Yeah.
Don't know where I'm gonna say that, or why.
Or to whom.
Or to whomst. Whomst. But you know what? And that's also for you guys to know out there. Good luck.
Cheers, man. I'll drink to that.
Yeah. You're also probably wondering what that opener was. We should probably talk about that.
Oh, yeah. So right now, currently, at least when we came down here, it was raining. And then Jared's like, man, this is the perfect weather to play Minecraft too. It didn't make any sense to me, but I'm like, yeah, sure, whatever floats your boat. Because I understand like people like sleeping or reading in rain, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then it started lightning and thundering a little bit, and he's like, oh, never mind.
There's a meme where it's like the perfect night doesn't exist, and it's 3 a.m., it's raining, you have lo-fi, and you're playing Minecraft. And then...
Ooh, but lo-fi Minecraft music?
Lo-fi Minecraft music.
Oh. That's probably what the opener music to this was.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, now I really want to listen to some lo-fi Minecraft music. I'm definitely going to look that up when we're done with this.
Most Minecraft music is lo-fi, like just the ambient music. Not
Yeah,
like the
it
jukebox stuff.
kind of is. But yeah, lo-fi usually gives it a little bit more rhythm to it.
Okay.
And then you need the random like crinkling of paper in the background, or just like the weird sounds.
Just ASMR.
Yeah, or like the static radio that like doesn't work or something like that. It's always like, for some reason, lo-fi music always has stuff like that in the background, or like someone talking in the background. It's like,
right.
what is this? It's like it's appealing, like it fits the whole vibe of everything, but like why?
So there's lo-fi and there's hi-fi.
Is there actually hi-fi?
Yeah, there is hi-fi.
I'm not
It's
listening
like
to hi-fi.
think of it as like Eurobeats, like running in the 90s style of music.
Oh, okay.
It's the complete opposite of lo-fi. It's very high tempo, high
I mean, I
pace.
probably actually have heard of hi-fi.
Yeah.
I probably just haven't heard it as like, this is hi-fi.
Yeah. Is there a mid-fi? Is there like a...
They're knowing this, like someone probably was like, yeah, I'm going to make mid-fi. So you can easily go on YouTube and type mid-fi and you'll find it.
I'm actually curious about this. Hold on. Also, that translation is now in my search history. But then again, I'm pretty sure as a writer, I'm on a government watch list for the stuff I've looked up.
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Is like, how do I murder someone?
Yeah, what's the easiest way to get rid of a body? Not for my knowledge, but so I can incorporate it into my stories.
Shit, I forgot how to spell the fi in lo-fi.
F-I.
F-I?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Someone give us a history lesson about low to hi-fi in the comments. There's always one person in our comments who's always giving us knowledge, and I really respect it. I don't remember your name, and I'm very sorry, but here's your shout out. You know who you are.
Yeah. Okay, so as it turns out, there is a mid-fi synthwave slow motion funk. There is a 236 video, like, just, that is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, one of them is deleted, so it's probably not accurate. Oh, nope, a bunch of them are deleted.
Really? Probably, they probably got trademarked or something.
Yeah, copyright strike.
Yeah.
A lot of it screams 80s, which makes sense because synth wave.
See, but then what's the difference between, what is it called? I can't think of like a synth, shit, I had a train of thought, now I lost it.
Synth?
No, there was like a meme song that was like 90s synth wave type of music.
Vaporwave?
Vaporwave, yes.
Yeah.
So what's the difference between vaporwave and
synthwave?
Or mid-fi?
I think mid-fi is meant to represent the tempo, not really the genre, and then synthwave is meant to be synonymous with vaporwave.
Okay. But so now, what does the fi in low, mid, hi-fi stand for?
All right, let's go to Google. What
is it? Fidelity? I don't actually really know what the definition of fidelity is.
Fi mean? Forget it?
Oh, that's probably in like text.
Oh.
Music.
Yep, hold on.
Low, forget it.
Low, forget it.
You just sit back and forget it.
Lo-fi, I like how, okay. Musical production, lo-fi began in the 90s, do-it-yourself music, analog warmth.
I should try writing a lo-fi song. I think I could do it. I think it could be actually really easy to do.
Considering how, like, most of the music that you've written,
chords.
It is a lot of chords, but it is very, like, lo-fi.
Yeah.
Lo-fi is the opposite of hi-fi.
All I gotta do is just put my piano on, like, the electric, like, synth setting, and then just be like, chord.
Oh, it's fidelity.
Oh, so that's what I said.
Yeah, you were right.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's the opposite of hi-fi, which is high fidelity.
Okay.
So you were correct.
Nice. Okay. So yeah, now my goal is going to be, since we're home constantly in this quarantine, I'm going to try and write a lo-fi song.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to continue to procrastinate in my stew of writer's block on my novel for editing.
That's okay. You do what you need to.
And instead, what I'm going to do is continue to make My Hero Academia OCs, because I'm really on a kick of that.
Apparently.
Yes. I just made a character that is literally, her power is being a Japanese demon. That's it. That's her entire power. And then there's going to be another character whose entire power is sea urchin.
It's just a sea urchin.
It's just a sea urchin.
Are they a sea urchin, or are their powers like a sea urchin?
They have the power, it's sort of like Froppy.
Okay.
Where she has the powers of a frog.
Okay.
But he also, you know that one weird, like, spiky guy from Dead Man's Chest in Pirates of the Caribbean?
I think so.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically think that, but less creepy.
Okay. Well, here, so I don't think we've talked about this on a podcast, so we can talk about it now.
Yeah.
So if you had if you had a quirk, what would it be? Yes, we know that you don't get to choose your quirk.
Right.
For the people watching, we understand this. But if you got to choose a quirk, what would it be, and what would your negative outcome be? Because the cool thing, at least in my opinion, the cool thing about My Hero is that every quirk has
a
consequence. Yeah, it's not just like I can do this and I'm great.
Right.
And that's it. It's like it has to either something has to happen, it has to come from something. Like Bakugo's things come from sweat. Deku can hurt himself. Uyaka will throw up if she does it too much.
And then you know who I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Right? That's how you know a show is good, when you can just make hand
Like
motions
this guy.
and it's like, yeah, I know that guy. He's Speed Boy. Ingenium. That's like his hero name.
What the fuck is his name?
Yeah,
I love him.
He's oh no. For him,
His name starts with an I.
This is where the Jeopardy music would come in. You know what?
Yeah, you gotta look it up.
Yeah, since I've been using my phone. Hold on.
Izawa. No, not Izawa. That's the teacher.
That's Eraserhead. Ida.
Ida. There it is. Damn it.
Why are we like this? Yeah.
Because I said that it starts with an I, so
you were correct.
I was correct, but I kept thinking
Tenya Ida.
I kept thinking it starts like the pronunciation of his name was an I.
That's actually his last name. I found out.
Yeah, I know it's Tenya Ida. No, but I was thinking Izawa. That's why I said Izawa. I'm like, no, that's Eraserhead.
But yeah, they have.
Okay, yes, Ida.
Yes. Okay. Should I go first or you?
No, you can go first.
Okay. I call it polarity, and it stemmed from in high school where when I was walking through the halls and it was crowded, I was like, I just really want to just like flip up and just walk on the ceiling. Mm-hmm. And that's where this power came from, where it's basically I have a magnetic field and I'm able to push and pull things towards me, sort of like the Force using the iron in my blood as a magnet. And it works better with metal objects. The downside is the blood needs to rush to the points where I'm using my quirk. So that can cause a lot of head rush and potentially stop my heart.
Yeah.
So yay.
That would cause it. So would you have to like constantly be taking iron pills or something like that? Do you think?
What I have constantly, and this is what I did for my character design, because of course I'm going to make myself into a My Hero character. What do you think I am? I wasn't talking to you about that. I was talking to the audience. What I have is the best way to increase blood flow is to increase oxygen.
Okay.
So I have like one of those breathing strips that athletes wear.
Yeah.
To help increase oxygen flow through the nose.
Okay. And then if you really want to get like real pumped up, you have like
I do have a mask as part of my costume design.
Say, like to give yourself like that boost, you have like an inhaler, but it's just full of oxygen. So you go
just like all right, let's do this. Hit.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be cool, actually.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
Oh.
That would be like your super, like your signature move.
Yeah. I do have names for moves.
Oh God.
A lot of it is just like electromagnetic based ones. Mm-hmm. So you've got like railgun, EM pulse.
Okay.
Which I could just call it EMP.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
A lot of it is stuff like that.
That's cool. Yeah, I haven't thought too much like in mine. So mine I didn't even come up with on my own. I have friends that I go to school with that also really like My Hero, and at school I'm the drum major for the marching band, or I was since I'm graduating, not anymore. So I'm constantly like in charge of everyone and controlling the band. So one of my friends was like, dude, like your quirk would be puppeteering, or like that would be like its name and something like that, and it's like you would be able to like have strings that you would put on people and then you could control them. So if you've seen the new My Hero movie, the Two Heroes, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, 2 heroes.
And for some reason right now I'm just like I get why it's called Two Heroes now. Oh my gosh. Anyway, one of the bad guys, or one of the villains has his name. I think that his name was Mummy.
Mm-hmm.
And like his quirk was like he had like his like mummy like bandages that he would wrap around objects, and not inanimate objects he could animate when they had control of them. So if you put it like on your cup, but like if he put it on you, he couldn't control you, but he could control all the clothes on you, which could basically then control you. But it would be, my quirk would kind of be like that, where it's like I would have these strings or something. That's the part I haven't figured out, is like how it would work. Either if it's like Spider-Man where it's coming, like Tobey Maguire Spider-Man where it's coming out of like my wrist, like you came up with that idea.
Yeah, yeah.
If like the strings would come out like that way, or if they're coming out of my fingertips or the palms of my wrists.
And I sort of suggested coming out of the palms because that would make more sense for the puppeteering.
Yeah, exactly. And then I would be able to control you, but of course, like I wouldn't be able to like do it forever. I could only hold it for a certain amount of time, and that would be the setback to it.
And also range.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I just can't just like see you from like across like a football field and do it. Like you got to be in a good amount of range too. So like I guess it doesn't have that much of a consequence. It just has a limitation.
Right.
Yeah.
And then Matt said he wanted to have like a supercomputer brain.
Yeah.
And like if he used it too much, he would just get a headache.
Mm-hmm.
And he wouldn't. And he said he didn't want to be a hero. He would just be
like a support.
Yeah, support.
Yeah, and that sounds like Matt. I'd see Matt being a great support.
And in all honesty, I also found a name for him.
What would it be?
RAM, random access memory.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because it makes sense,
Mm-hmm.
and he would have a lab coat and everything.
Yeah, I could see it. Did you figure how you would have your costume?
I did.
How would you have your costume?
So, the name I came up with, because as if you haven't found out already, I'm very much into old-timey knight stuff because I'm that kind of loser. My hero name would be Magnite.
Okay.
And a lot of the armor, I wanted to have a mix of protection and mobility, which, because one of the things I can do, again, using the iron in my blood to push and pull things, I can use that on the soles of my feet to give that extra boost while running.
Okay.
So I wanted to incorporate that by not having too much heavy armor. So it was like a weird mix. I actually have an image.
Yeah, we'll save it.
Okay. Basically, it's like bits of armor, except for on the this part of the arm. Yeah.
The bicep?
Yes, that.
Yeah, the bicep.
Yeah, the biceps. There's the abs aren't really protected.
Okay.
It's meant to have more mobility.
Yeah.
Because having all that heavy armor would also mean I have to use a lot more oxygen and energy.
Yeah. Okay.
I also have not a gas mask, but sort of like those runner masks that they use to help like with breathing.
Yep.
Or actually, no, that's to make it harder to breathe.
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
But reverse engineered it to make it so that it's easier to breathe.
Okay. Kind of like just like the mask that like people are wearing, like just to protect themselves-esque. Okay. I could see it. Yeah, that'd be cool.
And there's a whole lot of like magnetic iconography.
Yeah.
So there's like a plus and minus on my hands and my feet.
Yeah.
Stuff
naturally.
Like yeah. There's the human polarity, which is like basically a DNA strip.
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if I ever came up with my name.
We were thinking like we would just call it after your quirk.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, is like I would still just be called like, or like I would be called Puppeteer or something like that.
Or whatever the...
Puppet Master or something like that. It's weird. This quirk sounds evil the more I keep
does.
talking about it.
But when you think about it, a lot of... Like, some of the quirks are pretty evil.
Yeah, like there's a lot of quirks that could just be evil.
Bakugo literally just explodes.
Yeah,
that is fair. Borderline terrorism.
I mean, there's the one guy who has this quirk where it's like you just speak and he has full control of you.
Yeah, yeah. I don't remember his name.
I don't either. But like he's like, I could easily be a villain, but I don't want to be a villain.
Yeah. And then Aizawa's just like, I'm adopting you. He's like, what?
But then yeah, so my quirk, my costume at least, I think it would just be kind of like what puppeteers wear, which is just kind of like suit-esque.
Right.
And just they have their like a hat or something too, but like it's nothing really fancy. Well, it is fancy.
It is a bit fancy,
but it's nothing like extraordinary and like
I'm thinking
costume-esque.
I'm thinking like a less flashy version of the copy guy. Like his costume is essentially what you're describing. It's like almost like a tuxedo, but he has like a sparkly vest added to it.
Yeah, I think that's well. As I was thinking about it, yeah, I think I would just be like a vest with a like long white sleeve t-shirt, not t-shirt, a long white sleeve like button-up shirt underneath.
But like none of the flowy like overcoat.
Yeah, I wouldn't have the coat to it, because that would probably get in the way of my puppeteering.
I'm thinking, yeah, after-hour masquerader.
Yeah, basically. I'd have a bow tie too, of course.
Of course.
Naturally, like
Yeah.
do I even need to say that? Yeah.
Would you go for like a half mask or a full mask, or any mask?
I don't think I would do a mask.
Hmm.
But if I did, it would probably be like Phantom of the Opera type of mask.
Like this kind of
Yeah.
half. I was thinking more like Persona half mask.
Oh, okay. No, I think I would want like Phantom of the Opera.
Ooh.
Because I think it would go more with the puppeteering theme. I think it would fit better.
Top hat or bowler hat?
I'm thinking top.
I may or may not draw this out. I have a whole storyline planned. However, I do not have the skills to make it into a comic. I just have the imagination to craft the story.
Yeah.
I plan on setting it like 10 years after the events of the current story.
Okay.
So like they're all pro heroes now.
Yeah.
And doing stuff.
And then are we the students?
Yes.
Okay.
And somehow Aizawa is still teaching.
Yeah, might as well.
Unless,
He dies.
yeah, the creator is just like, bye, Aizawa.
I feel like I could see that happening. Like, if Aizawa died, like, of course I would be upset.
Right.
But I think it would be really great for the story because, like, how do you make a story great? You kill an important and favorable character.
Or at least maim them beyond any recognition.
Yeah.
Kill your darlings. That's the tip I have for all readers. You kill your darlings.
Yep.
Well, actually, no. Don't kill your darlings. Maim them and just fuck them up so much that they're not even recognized by you, the author. That's what I do.
That's one way to do it.
Yeah. I mean, look at George R.R. Martin.
Oh, God. Yeah.
Not only does he kill his darlings, he just fucks them up psychologically.
Yeah. All right. What else do you have on your list?
Oh yeah, harmful massage chairs. That one I do remember.
Okay.
So, at one of the local furniture stores, Steinhoffel's, they have these massage chairs that you can test out and try and see if you like.
Test out.
Yeah, test out, like trial run on a $1,000 massage chair.
Yep.
So, my mom and I were shopping around, and then I saw these chairs, and I kind of sat down and tested it.
Which one was it? Like the one that you have to like strap in and like it's
It
like a
felt
roller
like
coaster? Yeah, like you put your arms into like the sections.
Your legs kind of, it's like getting into a power suit.
Yeah.
Only the power suit hurt because I'm kind of tall, but I was maybe too tall for this seat.
Okay.
So I'm sitting in it and it just felt like it was crushing me at certain points. I'm just tensing up more instead of relaxing.
Yeah.
Especially when it got to the neck.
Oh, yeah.
Because it felt like somebody was trying to strangle me.
Because it's probably supposed to be
nubs.
on your shoulders or something.
Yeah. But it felt like somebody who didn't have hands was just trying to strangle me. It's just like, no, stop. I want to get off this ride.
So why did you get off?
I thought like maybe it was going to get good at certain points, but nope, I kept pressing buttons. It's like, please stop.
That's funny. See, like I always wanted to, because like I've been to Steinhoffel's quite a bit. Because I have like school stuff that happen there, and whenever we like roam around and like are recording stuff there, I always want to just go in the the massage chairs and just sit in it.
Mm-hmm.
But like one, I'm in class, I can't do it. But two, like even if I'm not and I'm there for another reason, I think we went there once.
Yes.
I'm always worried that like someone's gonna come by and like yell at us, being like, "What are you doing? Like you gotta be here to like do something, whatnot." Because when we were there the one time, we were just kind of like messing. We literally were just messing around.
Right.
Just trying. I think we were like looking for a new futon to put down here, but like we knew we weren't gonna find one.
Right.
But there was one point where like we were all just like kind of fucking around on the couch, and like I saw like this like one like manager looking man like kind of like looking towards us, and like kind of like he was gonna come over here.
Mm-hmm.
So at that point, like I grabbed like the sign. I was like, I don't know. This seems like it might be too much. I like the color, and I was like, but I don't know if the size of it is right.
Like trying to have the air of like,
Yeah.
I can be here.
Yeah, like I actually am a reasonable shopper, and I'm not just fucking around in your store.
Yeah.
But then, because once I did that, he like just continued on, and he was like, all right.
See, I feel like even if I were to test out the massage chair, and sometimes I look really raggedy or not raggedy enough, and I'm afraid that somebody's going to approach me and ask, "So, are you willing to buy?" And I'm just like, I have student loans.
Yep. I'd be like, no.
That cost more than this chair.
Yeah.
So how about no?
Yep.
What I'm so disappointed in Steinhoffel's for, not that there's anything wrong with it, but in the kids center. Now hold on. They got rid of the GameCube, like the 4 GameCubes,
Yeah.
like they had at McDonald's way back when. Yeah, that's how old we are, kids. Those of you listening to this podcast, where we swear and talk and drink beer. Yeah, back when there were GameCubes in McDonald's and Steinhoffel's, and they got rid of that, and that's where I found out about the SpongeBob SquarePants game, which is now on the Switch.
The Battle for Bikini Bottom.
Yeah.
It's not out yet, but
it isn't.
No. Oh no, I would have that already.
It's probably coming out in April.
Probably. I think it's soon.
It probably got delayed because of this.
Because of everything. Yeah. Because of all the.
Everything's getting delayed.
Yeah.
And I'm sad.
But Final Fantasy VII is supposed to come out next month. Which I'm excited for.
The test runs are already out. Like, you can play the first level.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I should try that. I have too many video games in my backlog right now because I'm still playing through Kakarot. And I still have the Kingdom Hearts 3 DLC I haven't even touched yet.
Prepare for a shit show. It's not bad. It's just difficult.
Oh, yeah. No, I totally expect it. Because the regular was really easy. So I'm actually okay with it being a little bit difficult because playing it on normal, like I had to play it a second time on hard because it was too easy.
Right. See.
But then I also have Persona 5R, which comes out at the end of this month.
Right. Oh, shit. That does come out.
And I bought the collector's edition.
Nice. See, I haven't even finished. Fuck, what was it?
The one that you're playing down here?
Yeah.
Star Wars?
Yeah, Star Wars Last Fallen Order.
Yeah.
I haven't even finished that. I don't even know where I am. I'm not even sure if I remember the play.
You're close to the end.
Am I?
I'm pretty sure. Because you weren't too far behind me. Because we were playing it at the same time. And then I played it like straight for like 3 days and finished.
Yeah.
It's a good game. I really enjoyed it.
I actually like it because... So, here's something I'm kind of ashamed of. I'm not good at Dark Souls. Well, I'm not ashamed of that. Fuck it. I'm not good at Dark Souls. You probably have seen the video. It's out. And if you haven't seen it, go watch me fucking around in Dark Souls.
Yes.
You will probably cringe. But this game is like Sekiro Souls, but for beginners. Because the combat is it's forgivable, but not too forgivable where you get cocky.
Yeah, I had the trouble because I had just finished playing Kingdom Hearts 3 for the second time, and then I went into this. Kingdom Hearts is all you just button mash, and you're just like kind of full like beat the shit out of everything. And then I went into this, so my mindset is, you can just button mash everything, and I had to learn the hard way. You cannot do that.
No, yeah, you have to be very methodical.
Yeah,
and I was the same way. I grew up with a lot of, Legend of Zelda, a lot of just go for it, kill, eventually it'll die. In this, No.
You gotta be right, dude. The last boss battle took me forever because I was like, I literally would be like just walking around and just like dodge 1, 2, 3 hit, and then just like wait, and I would just do 3 hits at a time because I was like, it took me forever.
That's sort of how I fought not the second boss. Was it the second boss?
What was it?
The ninth sister.
Oh yeah.
Where it's
when you first get the double blade.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where you go in, you strike a bunch, and then you back off.
Yep.
And then you keep going back and forth.
Yeah, it was like that, but worse.
Oh, good. I haven't even beat Terror and Malicos. You know, that guy with the dual lightsabers. And because there's me trying to fight him with the double lightsaber because I prefer speed over strength, and you recommended not to do that.
At least for the last one, yeah, because it's going to take you a lot longer. Yeah, I had to use the single blade.
I think I got like halfway through his health bar, and then Best Girl shows up, and it's like, yeah, I'll help you. And it's like, cool. You want to like help me fight? Nope, I'm going to be back here.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, Marin?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, you're very close to the end.
Yeah. It's just, I ran out of stim packs. So,
yeah.
I think what I need to do is head back to the ship, head back to the hub world.
And find, like...
And find more stim packs. Because I have the rebreather, and I can do that.
Yeah, I think by the end I had 7.
Yeah, I think I have like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So, that's going to be fun.
Yeah. So, yeah, I've got... That was at least the last thing I played. I played that, and then I'm on Kakarot now. Mm-hmm. Loving it. So good. I just finished the Cell Saga. Favorite saga. But it's like, I got to finish this before Persona comes out. Because when Persona comes, like that, it's going to be all...
And now we're going to try and figure out what the girl version...
Well, which is crazy. So, like, this whole Persona game, keep hearing and keep reading that, like, it's not even like a remake of the game of Persona 5. It's just a whole new game.
Oh, yeah. That's... Thank you. That's sort of what it was with Persona 5 and Persona 5 Golden.
4.
Shit. Yeah.
See, I never played any of the other Personas.
See, I just know Persona 4 from the anime, and then Persona 4 Golden, also from the anime. And let me tell you what, I prefer 4 over Golden. I'm sorry if you're a fan of Golden, but just it's not good.
Yeah.
They have a new character who's like a goddess in disguise, and she's a bitch. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Who also writes edgy poetry. She's basically hot topic incarnate. I missed up the words.
That's okay. No, I'm really excited for 5R. There's also a game that came out in Japan, I think last month. It was Persona 5S, which is, I think it was Persona 5 Scramble. And it's like an actual direct sequel to Persona 5 where like it continues the story right off. But it's a Dynasty Warrior game, so you're just going around beating the crap out of everything.
I think I remember seeing that, yeah.
Yeah, but it hasn't come out in America yet. Like, you can buy it and get it shipped here, but everything's Japanese, so then you have no idea what's happening. And
That's fine.
Like, I really want to know. I want to know what's happening. The story is what makes Persona the best.
It is. Okay. Let's get into the weeb side of this, since we're talking about Persona.
Okay.
Who's your favorite? Yeah, I forgot about that, yeah. See, I like Haru, because
I understand. I think she is like a cute person.
Yes, she's cute, but she also wrecks shop on the battlefield.
Like in a good way or a bad way?
In a good way.
Oh, I think she was awful.
Really?
Like in my playthrough, I hated having her in my party.
She carries a grenade launcher and a battle axe.
And it sucked. No, like, I think her story was also kind of weird too. It was just like, I'm rich and I have this problem, and it's like, oh no, I don't know what to do.
I'm rich and I'm also compassionate.
Yeah.
That's what I got of it.
And I was like, I don't like you. Like, I couldn't do it.
Just like, shut up, I want to listen to The Orphan.
Yep. Yeah. It was Futaba and the teacher.
Oh, not Kawasaki.
Yeah.
I know who you're talking about. Who's also a maid.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, her. And then also the doctor too. It's like,
of course.
And like, if you don't like the doctor, like, what's wrong with you?
Yeah. Who wouldn't want a sexy goth GF?
Your big titty goth GF. Yeah. But yeah, Futaba
Yes.
is. Yes, I know how old she is, but we're ignoring that fact.
Just like let laws just take a back seat to this.
Yep. Yeah, we're forgetting that.
Yeah.
Futaba.
Who is best boy in your opinion? A lot of people say it's Ryuji. The blonde one.
No, I would say it's Matt Mercer's character.
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
I don't know his name
The
though.
blue hair. I haven't played
Yes.
Persona. Well, oh my god, I finished playing it in January. That's not that long ago.
Holy shit.
I've
We
played-
weren't in a pandemic.
I know. It's crazy because like wow, I've played a lot of video games since January, and holy
Right?
crap, like it's only been like 2.5 months.
Dude, I haven't even beat Owlboy.
Oh gosh,
And you want to know how long ago
you
I
guys
got
played that in the
game?
summer.
No, not only that. I started that game way before the summer.
Oh gosh,
Like 3 years ago. And I still haven't beaten it. I don't even know where I am. All I know is I have a pirate friend who has a flamethrower blunderbuss as like a companion now. I don't fucking know where I am. Or
I'm
what
looking
doing.
up the guy's name.
Oh. Yeah, just I'm sure if you look up Matt Mercer
I'm just looking
Persona.
up the characters.
Mhm.
I'm gonna look at him and it's just like Yusuke.
Yusuke. See, in Persona 4 there's a character called Yosuke, which
Oh.
is
Yusuke,
Yosuke.
Weesuke.
Yusuke. It's
yeah.
first grade.
Yeah, no, so Yusuke is, I like Yusuke. Especially because he's an artist too, and I like the whole, I think his backstory was really cool too. Like,
Oh yeah.
Ryuk's backstory wasn't,
Ryuji was just
yeah,
like
Ryuji, sorry, Ryuk.
Ryuk.
His
There
name-
is probably a character in Persona called Ryuk. We just don't even know who they are.
Yeah, his backstory isn't as, like, strong as everyone else's.
Right.
It's just like, I can't be on the team for whatever sport it was. Was it volleyball?
No, it was track.
Was it track? Okay.
Yeah, because he got injured for some reason.
Yeah, and it's just like, oh, okay. Like,
like-
now you're just with me. Cool.
It's like, cool, Well, I do like how he's not a punk because he wants to be.
Yeah.
It's because society made him a punk.
Yeah.
Which is sort of like the whole Joaquin Phoenix Joker-esque thing. Like, I wasn't always this bad. Society made me this way.
Yeah.
And now I feel like I'm on another government watch list by saying society so many times in the span of a minute.
That was did you see Joker?
I haven't seen Joker.
It's a really good, we should watch that.
We should. We'll probably watch it after this.
Yeah, we can definitely do that.
That or we finish the Frieza saga of Dragon Ball Z Abridged.
Yeah.
Which, shout out to TFS. Good job.
Yeah, you guys did a good job.
I also like the Unabridged series where Chris Zito, one of their members, is progressively seen more as a psychopath, which I've seen some of his work. Not really a psychopath,
Yeah.
but he has his own brand of comedy.
Okay, so how do we get on this topic? So anyway, going way back.
Persona.
No, way before that.
Oh.
Final Fantasy VII.
Final Fantasy VII, yes.
comes out next month.
We're sorry Dan isn't here to gush about this.
Yeah,
So
I don't.
we'll have to gush for him.
Well, it's weird because I don't know much about the game. I haven't really followed it much.
It's confusing.
Well, I mean, like what the new is.
Oh.
Because I don't know if it is gonna be like, if this Final Fantasy VII is basically gonna be like the Persona 5R, where it's like it's kind of the same thing, but like still a different story, or if it is gonna be the same story just in HD.
From what I can tell, it's going to be a different story, different combats, or no, same story, different combat system.
Okay. I think I again I haven't looked too much. I thought the combat looked similar to Kingdom Hearts, where it's very kind of like open-esque and not turn-based.
It is very
Which is
open-esque.
which I think 15 did that, or whichever the newest one is.
Yes, 15 did that.
Yeah. So I think it's going to be that type of combat, which would be cool. Like I would love to play that, but then again, I'm going to be 130 hours into Persona, so I'm not going to play it.
Yeah, you're going to be balls deep in that.
I started Persona 5 like in the beginning of the summer last year, and I
Yeah.
didn't finish it until January.
Because it's a long game, and two, there's so much to get.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, in my defense, like, I started it, and then like because it's really slow to start. So I stopped, and I was like, I don't think I like this, and like it's still like in the back of my head, it was like, play Persona, and I was like, all right, I'll try again. Right. And once I got into the combat, I was like, okay, now I love it. And then it was at my dad's house at the time, so I would only play it like once a week. So that's why it took me like 3/4 of a year to play it. So hopefully I can finish it, especially now that we're home constantly because of this pandemic. I have a lot more time, so I'm just gonna be balls deep in Persona.
I mean, it's a lot better. You did it a lot better than me playing Skyward Sword, which I didn't touch for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And I got to the second to last final boss.
And then
because I couldn't thrust.
Yeah, the motion pluses.
I think it was because I also had a broken Wiimote.
Oh yeah, that would definitely do it.
It was very janky. Also, I think my motion was off. Like, every time I would thrust, I would also pull back the nunchuck.
Oh, so you would put the shield...
So the shield would go up. No, don't say goodbye!
I don't know why it died.
Yeah, so...
Okay.
We're kind of running dark. But then I was like, after a few years, I was just like, no, I'm going to play this game. I'm going to finish it. And then I did, and I was like, well, that was a bit anticlimactic.
Yeah.
It was still fun. I even went through the whole trial to get the Hylian shield.
Yeah. Did you get it?
I did.
Okay, well, that's good at least.
Which, if we ever finish the Skyward... Well, I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. It's not playing. If we ever finish Skyward Sword on this channel, I will go through that as like a live stream.
Yeah. Because,
holy frick, that takes too long.
I mean, not to brag, I did it my first try.
No, it's not that it was difficult.
It's just a lot.
It's a lot, and it takes a long time.
Yeah.
Which... It goes quicker than most because you have, the fully endowed Master Sword. You have all your weapons enhanced.
It does
hopefully.
Help. Yeah. I mean, we've said multiple times, I enjoyed Skyward Sword. I think it was a good game.
Yeah.
The gimmicks were just a little whack.
The gimmicks were whack. Some of the items weren't as unique as past games.
It was just a Zelda game using the full advantage of the Wii.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I will say, the beetle was very unique.
Yes.
Like, no one can deny the beetle wasn't a unique
it was the key item of the game.
Yes. Otherwise, you had your bows, your bombs.
Yeah, your bows, your bombs, your boomerangs.
Your claw shot.
Yeah, exactly.
The whip has been used before, but not to that extent.
I forgot about the whip, so it tells you how much, how unique it, or like, inspirational it really was.
Trying to remember the item wheel.
Yeah.
Because there was like 6 of them. So there was beetle, bombs, bow, whip. Not the Beyblade. That was Twilight Princess, which that one was unique.
The vacuum.
The vacuum, which I could have left out. That was kind of a stupid item.
Yeah, it was the bow, the bomb, the beetle, the net.
The net.
The slingshot.
Oh yeah, the slingshot.
The hook shot, the whip, and the vacuum.
I will admit, I don't know why I'm looking at the camera. I will admit, the vacuum or the gust bellows, I remember the name. The gust bellows, I could have left out. That was a stupid object. It was unique for how they used it.
I think it would be cool if it was like you only had it in this dungeon. It was like an item that you found in the dungeon and then left in the dungeon.
Right.
And it helped with puzzles. Like, yeah, that's cool, but like, yeah, that's all it was.
Otherwise, it was just used for minor exploration and treasure gathering, which I could have left.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Because Legend of Zelda, you don't really upgrade your stuff at all. Like, the only other time you upgraded your stuff was through some of the Game Boy games. Like,
yeah, I did like the ability to upgrade your items though. It made them like more useful.
Oh yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I liked that as a concept, but it was annoying because it felt like you had to upgrade them.
Yeah. Yes, I agree. And I could see that being a good gimmick at times, but yeah, you don't want it to be so forced.
I got so obsessed with upgrading stuff that I went all the way to get the goddess bow, which you had to get so many plumes of goddess.
Yeah.
And the only way to get those were if you go into the realm of Twilight or whatever it was called.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, that is not something you want to do. because that place sucked.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's where we can wrap it then.
Yeah.
We always end up coming back to the same. Once we start talking about the same topics that we talk about like every podcast, that's how we know it's the end.
Dude, there's a car that runs on water. Like, it just runs on water. And it's made of fiberglass and shit.
Oh my gosh.
Future is now.
Future is now, thanks to science.
Yeah, thank you, science. If only you could stop this pandemic.
Yeah, stop it right now, so
Stop.
we can go back to our normal lives.
Yeah, I just want to go to the mall and walk around.
Yeah.
I don't even want to buy anything there. I just want to get out.
Yeah, we haven't seen any of the guys in like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll do what we can. Stay strong.
I just want to go for a run and not have fear of the National Guard arresting me.
Yeah, but hopefully we can bring you guys this content during this pandemic and hopefully make it a little bit easier for you. Because that's really just our goal, is just to make your life a little bit better every day.
Yeah. We just want to make people smile. Yeah. That is our goal.
That is the goal here at the Quest Bros.
Yeah. We're like the Rumbar Pirates from One Piece, except we're not all dead, and the last remaining survivor isn't a Afro skeleton that plays the violin.
And don't worry, we're not going to last like 50,000 years.
Yes. And I'm not going to turn into an Afro skeleton that plays the violin. Yeah. I don't even know how to play the violin.
All right, well, thank you guys for listening. This has been Side Quest with the Quest Bros. I'm Anthony.
I'm Jared.
Thank you guys for watching. Well, yeah, for watching, for what you did. Thank you for watching.
For whistling.
Thank you for listening. And we will catch you next time.
Bye.